Hello, my name is Metin Arıdaşır. This is 241st part of explanation of my theory. Yes, sooner or later, dogmatic caretakers of science will have to abandon the idea that the light is constant. According to my theory and my formulas, collapse of Michelson and Morley experiment temple. 1. Michelson and Morley experiment proves these two contradictory things at the same time or neither. A. Light speed is independent of its sources or observers' motions, and it is constant. B. Light velocity is depending on its sources or observers' motions, and it is variable. 2. While accepted physics theories expel the ether, they invite the nothingness. When the wave lost the medium in which it was propagated, it became a particle traveling in space. Space, nothingness, is nothing but metaphysical part of sensation and perception. But somehow, Michelson and Morley experiment is a wave experiment. There is clear confusion in physics. There are no ether or nothingness in our universes. I'm so sorry. Yes. 3. As I told you before, the unique light sources in our universes are intrinsic, immanent, perpetual, cyclical, spherical, ring-shaped, electron motion forms of meta-sensation perception, matter. 4. Whether it is at rest or in motion, a free electron motion form always produce and propagate successive spherical ring-shaped, intertwined, interconnected, interacted light waves. If a free electron motion form is at rest, at each point on its wave surfaces, point wavelength, point wave velocity are the same in all directions. Speed of light and its initial wavelength, whatever it is. If a free electron motion form is in motion, say linearly like this is motion direction, 0-degree direction and 90-degree direction each sides. It's not important for me in the context of that 90-degree, 180-degree, 0-degree. Okay. If a free electron motion form is in motion, there are two formulas that I put forth. Point wave velocity b is equal to c, speed of light, minus electron motion form's velocity or its source velocity multiplied by cosine alpha. And point wavelength, lambda normal initial wavelength, I'm so sorry, lambda norm, yes, lambda alpha, I'm sorry, here, I hope you see, lambda alpha and point wavelength, lambda alpha is equal to lambda normal initial wavelength minus delta lambda cosine alpha. Delta lambda, how much did the zero direction point wavelength narrowed? Yes. This means light wave velocity and wavelength are depending on their source's motion. By the way, whether electron motion form is at rest or in motion, according to me, the frequency is constant. Here, firstly, snapshot. Don't forget that. This picture is wrong, time dilation picture. Okay. This is real fact. By the way, whether electron motion form is at rest or in motion, according to me, the frequency is constant. Snapshot. Here, all of different wavelength photons have same frequency. This fact contradicts with accepted physics. Each wavelength corresponds to a different frequency idea. Moreover, I defined the photon as an inseparable point of electron motion forms or electron motion forms waves surfaces. Yes, this time dilation picture is wrong. Photon, and space, nothingness. This picture is wrong. I have told you before. Yes, time dilation. There is no time dilation. This is from my former video. Light clock is at rest, light clock is in motion, but there is no difference. Okay, remember from my former videos. But now, again, Michelson-Morley experiment. Here. Yes. This is light source, mirrors, and interference pattern site that they saw. Okay, now this system, Michelson-Morley experimental setup system, say move this 0 degree direction in the direction of Earth rotation, but in general like so small because of this setup, experimental setup mechanism, then we may think it as if linear. Okay. Yes. Don't forget, between the two, closed system. In the motion direction, light waves between two objects, say source and mirror, etc., which facing each other, don't change their wavelength and wave velocities unless the distance changes. Okay, in this direction, closed system. Light while going from here to there, don't change its velocity and don't change its wavelength. Yes. Facing each other object composed of a kind of closed system. Now, speed of light. At speed of light, come in, okay. And here, at this point, this is mirror, okay. Same, because of between source and mirror, source is important. If source was there, context will change. Now I will show you. But now, same. Speed of light. And lambda normal, lambda normal, lambda normal, lambda normal. Wavelength is the same. Lambda, lambda normal. In this side. Okay. And here, same. Lambda normal, lambda normal, lambda normal, lambda normal. Yes. C, speed of light. C, speed of light. Nothing changed at speed of light. Okay. But here at the same time, light arrives these two mirrors at the same time, in the same time, at the same speed, and at the same wavelength. Okay. Now, this is important. Because of between these two mirrors is make a closed system. This is new source because reflection, and these waves go back same lambda normal, lambda normal, lambda normal, and at the speed of light. Okay, because nothing changed, same wavelength, same speed, because system is closed. Okay. While going back the light from here, at the same time from here, light will go back at the same time. But how? Now, open side, and this is motion direction, and this is source when light come and when light come on this mirror, and this is new source reflection. Say this is electron. Is going with this system through zero direction at a certain velocity. Here, velocity, okay? Velocity. Okay. Earth rotational linear velocity, let's say. Now, this is source. Remember, these are my formulas. What will happen while turning that back with this at the same time? These waves, what will be there? in this direction, 0 degree direction, okay. This is shortened wavelength point, okay. In this direction, 90 degree direction, we will compute like this, okay, like this. Think of like that, okay. This is 90 degree direction, 90 degree direction. This is 0 degree direction, okay. We will compute 90 degree direction, wave velocity. What is that? D is equal to C minus electron motion forms or source velocity cosine 90 degrees. Say here, this is 0. Because of this, light wave will go back from this mirror to center at same speed of light velocity, like this, okay, in the same period. Then wavelength in this direction, lambda alpha is lambda normal minus delta lambda cosine 90 degree, again 0. Because of this, lambda alpha will be lambda normal, okay. Lambda normal doesn't change again. Like this, go back, 1, 2, 3, 4. This lambda normal, same wavelength, come in, okay. No wavelength change, no speed of light change because of this. If we compute 0 degree direction, for instance, what would be? D would be C minus cosine 0 degree, okay. D would be C minus source velocity. What would be wavelength? Lambda alpha is equal to lambda normal delta lambda cosine 0 degree would be lambda normal minus delta lambda. For each direction, we can do that. And this is interesting. In the system's source motion direction, there is no adding rule in classical physics or in Einsteinian physics, a kind of derivatives. In this direction, speed of or velocity of light minus source velocity minus velocity, I'm so sorry, speed of light minus velocity of source. Yes, you understand. Then going back at this point in the same time, then here again this waves come in, and because of it is closed system, again from here to there a new source, reflection, nothing changed. Lambda normal, lambda normal, lambda normal, lambda normal, lambda normal, and at the speed of light. Like this, these two come in the same time, and like this, same. It's going like this. Okay, coincide. These two waves coincide at normal, because Here wavelength doesn't change, velocity of light doesn't change, wave velocity, point wave velocity doesn't change, and they coincide. These two different sources, waves in this direction will be same wavelength. If they coincide another point like this or like another place, okay,